Welcome, YouTube. Today we're going to be watching If the Emperor Had Text-to-Speech, episode 14. It's been a little bit since we watched them, but I'm ready to get back into it, and I'm watching it with the Twitch chat this time. So, if you have any other recommendations, leave it down in the comments below, and let me know what you think of the video. Consider joining the Discord, yada yada yada, and let's get into it.
My glorious chapter master! The second company has successfully carried out the order sent from Holy Terror. Minimal casualties were taken, and a devastating blow to the filthy traitors has been accomplished.
Dude, the crotch shot.
You once more managed to succeed on an impossible.
Okay, what is that next to him? I'm sorry to pause so early, but is that a velociraptor? Is that a baby dinosaur? Are there dinosaurs in 40K?
Well, you should have died! You went straight for the little landscape.
Yes?
Got
Oh.
leeches upon leeches on helpless upon leeches. They're some of the most elite chaos space marines the enemy has to offer. And even the greatest of warriors would perish too. But no! You succeeded because you were trained by the book. The holy codex of our oh so wonderful I could shut my power butts spiritual liege.
Yes, indeed, my lord, we did.
Yeah, whatever. You'll be given your usual celebratory purity season. Only mine to rub into your armor.
The Eldar saved the dinos for extinction? Are you memeing? Or is that an actual plot point of like, yeah, some dinosaurs were just saved by Eldar before the meteor hit?
Please leave.
With courage and honor, sir.
Are they gone?
Ultra fucking crying.
This is shameful.
Welcome, LMG.
Satisfying anymore. I should have never.
My lord.
Hurt you, Matris. They coming?
Judging by your mood, you must have learned about our latest success. Honestly, I have seen you in better days.
On this area, I must let down as a death corpse guardsman in a paradise world. But I presume it's not bad. After all, my day is not completely ruined as of yet. I have yet to see Sicarius.
Master, I, Cato Sicarius, would like to speak to you.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Did you hear the news? I, Cato Sicarius of the glorious and famed Second Company, has single-handedly captured the treasure Primarch by myself.
Not bad, I guess. Absolutely impossible, but not bad.
Not bad? Excuse me, but you must mean that it is one of the greatest deeds the chapter has ever accomplished. And it was
Okay, he sounds very, very flamboyant, which leads me to question now. Is there any canon sexual relations between Ultramarines? Is there any story of like, oh, they're blood brothers and more? Hashtag gone sexual? No? Damn it. I have to rely on fan fiction for that then. Fuck. All right. Second question, where did the person get the art for all of this? Is it made by somebody? Because they're made in pieces for it to be moved, but you can see like it's not one static image because you can see behind. When the arms move, there's more art behind it. So they're in pieces. It's very well done. Like if it's custom art. Don't bonk me. Just because someone had to ask. Someone had to ask. They have no desire for any sexual relations. Sad. Sad. All of that muscle and no pounding.
thanks to I, Cato Sicarius, because that is what it is. And I, Cato Sicarius, was thinking that from the most righteous time to remind you that I, Cato Sicarius, should be your rightful heir as the new chapter master.
Excuse me, was that Volkswagen like a mechanicus adept? Will a stroke, or did you just wish for my death?
No, you are mistaken, my lord. I, Cato Sicarius, was just envisioning
Oh, so this is pre-existing art? So you're saying like the arms on this guy are maybe from a different piece of art, but they have the shoulders and whatnot? Because it's very impressive for what they were able to do. Like, I can see how they did the head move and everything, because they can make it, you know, just a dark void behind the helmet and everything, but this is very well done.
What the future could be like under the guidance of my blessed self.
Say, Sicarius, you did capture the traitor Primarch Magnus. But did you at all take into account all the risk you put your company through by accepting this mission? Alone, no less, with no backup whatsoever. Even going so far as to accepting that absurd order about going through the Eye of Terror without your gala field on.
The death of others is but a small price to pay as they fall, performing their duties in order to achieve glory for the interest of the best ultramarine captain, which of course is I, Cato Sicarius.
Get out.
But I, Cato Sicarius, have so much more.
If you don't get out right now, I'll do the Imperial fisting upon you.
Hey, wait, you guys said that they didn't have any interest in sexual desire, but clearly he's into fisting. Why did you lie to me? Look, he's about to fist Cato. I can't say the name, even though they've been saying it over and over again. Why'd y'all lie to me? He's clearly into pounding. He's in for a penny, in for a pound. Have you ever listened to the Ultramarines theme song? It's literally a 3-minute long video other than saying things like Ultramarines famous for the Ultramarines in Russian. I have not. Could you, if you add that to the Discord, I'd be happy to see it. The fist doesn't go through the back door, but the front, hey, somebody's probably into that. Some people are into being fisted brutally.
I, Cato Sicarius, is not sure if he understands. Do you mean...
Yes. It's fisting time!
I, Cato Sicarius, will be meeting up to such a radical application?
That went better
Hey,
than I
Zoidberg.
expected.
Maybe I should do it for real once. I only slap him lightly on the hand when he does awful things. Then I will at least stop finding him sitting on my throne when I come home from conquests. Because, you know, his ass would be in ruins.
My God.
Anyway, I am here because I am troubled.
I cannot help your problem is everything is shit! Because that is mine as well.
Well, you see, Augustus, I think I've started noticing a certain theme in our chapter.
Is it fisting?
You say
Hey, it's the horn nipples.
Trying to pull my strings. You're trying to soften me up so you can steal my powers back or spank me or something.
We both know your ass is corporal, so I wouldn't even be able to touch it anymore, Magnus.
I still don't.
Wait, did he say corporal? I thought incorporeal is what made it so that you couldn't touch it. Have I been wrong this entire time? Is corporeal mean that you can touch it? Or is it incorporeal? I feel like I must be the one that's wrong since it's in the script. He said incorporeal? Oh, I misheard. My mistake.
Trust you.
Well, whoop they fucking do, Magnus. Shall I reclaim your soul from Zinch?
What FNAF game is this? It's the best kind of FNAF game.
A new book about some Boonga Woonga warp space horse shit?
Reclaim my soul from Zinch? That's impossible!
Just fucking watch me.
Greetings, abominable demon of the war. You
Dude, he sounds so sexy.
The soul of my son Magnus the Red from your disgusting nether-ridden hands, would you?
Oh my, isn't it the Adenoma coming for a visit? Too bad I didn't prepare some snacks. Or maybe I did, but I can't chance I ate them myself. But alas, how do we know snacks even exist in the first place? Or if they're even any good? Perhaps they are all just figments of imagination. Oh, also, what are you doing here?
You know what I really wish? I love the way that this is all animated, and I love that they've made this elder, this elder god, kind of just he's chaos, but he's also, I love the way that they made him funny. He's just you don't know what he's going to say next, which is perfect for his character. The only thing I wish he could have done, it's not even a nitpick, it's just something I wish it would be funny. If the bottom mouth moved, the one where his crotch is, he was talking out of his dick. Or vagina? Hermaphroditic? You know, whichever one. He's a professional gaslighter. That's a good way of putting it. I just want him to talk out of his crotch. That's it. It could be like a nutcracker. I would be fine with that.
You're as much of an overthinker as ever.
Oh ho 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 ho! Is your human mind too simple to comprehend some simple pondering? But that does make one wonder. What can we really comprehend? Does comprehension even exist? We, sitting here in a dimension of thoughts produced by a countless number of minds throughout time, expressing our feelings through simple sounds, understanding but not understanding each other's motives. Is that all we can truly comprehend about this universe? Is this really happening? No, yes, maybe. One thing I am sure of, the only thing I can believe in without a shadow of a doubt, is that you smell like poop.
I don't have time for your horrid games, Warp Song. Give me the sword.
I mean, he's not wrong, is he? I bet that the Emperor probably smells like shit. He's a literal undead corpse on a throne for 1,000 years or something like that. So, wait. Would it eventually lose the smell? Like, if it's just sitting there long enough, it's not going to smell anymore. Like, when you dig up a dinosaur fossil or something, it doesn't smell anymore, right? Nothing some Febreze can't fix. The Emperor gets regularly cleaned. He won't smell like shit for long. How well can you clean a rotting corpse? Dinosaur fossils smell? Really?
Yeah, maybe. Yes? No? No. No! Absolutely, positively, impossibly not.
Oh, soul, give me the soul, give me the soul, give me the soul, give me the soul, give me the
Poke his eye out.
Give me the soul, give me the soul, give me the soul, give me the soul, give me the soul.
What a good dad.
All right, you atrocious fiend. I'll be going now.
Wait, what do you...
See you around.
What? What just happened?
I just reclaimed your soul from that fucked siege.
And he gets to keep his horn nipples? Dude, that's a win-win in my books. Dude, how do I sell my soul to the devil and then get it back from my space daddy? I want to get horn nipples. Imagine all of the ways that I can defend myself.
And holy mother of myself, was it straining. It was like a constant, concentrated fuckshit cramp in my brain.
What did you do?
I used my OP please nerf powers as the anchor in the golden throne to gather as many fragments of my drifting soul and psyche as possible to manifest myself within the warp so I could hit Siege in the face and take your soul back.
My soul is back? No. That's impossible.
Absolutely impossible. Luckily, I am the motherfucking Emperor, so I can do that shit. Unfortunately, I felt my soul splitting up at least 100 times more after pulling that stunt. You better be fucking grateful, you featherhead.
That must have felt horrible, my Emperor. Are you sure you're alright?
You know that awful pain you feel when you stub your toe on a wall? It's like that, but amplified about 500 times and all over everything. Know my pain.
No, this is not true. I still have the powers Siege granted me.
That shifty asshole can't get to you or your powers while you are in here. It's too bright, golden, and orderly for his taste.
Yep, that's
so,
fair.
Yes, do you trust me yet?
This all seems incredibly convenient.
Oh, incredibly so.
I'm going to be completely honest, I expected you to put up more of the fight and attempt to summon like a million demons into this place. However, it seems I was capable of convincing you without a shred of solid evidence that your downfall wasn't my fault, and make you cry in the process.
Hey, what is that supposed to mean?
That I'm a very charming fellow.
Starting to recognize that smarminess of yours. I guess you are being honest after all, but Father, why would you ever even do this? How do you know I will not attempt to escape? How do you know I will not turn back to Zeech, gather my warriors, and annihilate you? I've been with them for millennia, and now you think you can just come and take me back?
I'm certain you wouldn't want to go back to praising a filthy demon that betrayed you, leashed your soul to his will, and turned your loyal warriors into nothing but dust.
What? How did you know about that?
Dude, he's the fucking emperor. He sees all. He's sitting on a toilet throne, but he sees everything through his will. He's OP, okay? You just got to get used to it. Of like, how can you do that? He's the emperor. It's kind of like the Force in Star Wars. But honestly, I like the emperor a little bit more than the Force in Star Wars. It makes a little bit more sense. I like it.
Perceived it. During the incredibly long-ass time I've spent sitting on this throne, I've gotten a lot of warpish shenanigans revealed to me.
Does the emperor look like he's wearing sweatpants? Oh my god, he does. Oh, in the throne would be like a lazy boy. He's got that dad energy going on. Maybe he's wearing some socks with sandals underneath those. Now I can't unsee it.
Shit that the gods of chaos have been doing. You'd never know how disgustingly often they post about shit like that on Facebook.
So in disguise, the Illuminati gang hit me in the face and took my collector's edition Magnus soul. He's such a fucking bully, am I right?
He hit your face? What a jerk! He's always getting in your way, isn't he?
Indeed. I even think he bruised when I had many cheeks.
I'm most certain that's all part of that big ol' stupid plan of yours. Am I correct?
Yep, I got it all figured out. Just a matter of waiting for things to fall into place.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Get out of here, Clownish.
Bother, not this horrid wench again. Nurgle, dear, could you throw all diseases you've ever cooked up at this irredeemable penetration addict?
Oh, I like it when you get angry. Give me your credit card info and see my free camp show. That doesn't sound suspicious at all.
Alright, Gates, how do you use this zogging into walk? He's already using the interwalk, you drop.
When I get out of the Britonian, I'm gonna come back and fuck you all up. I swear to myself, I hate you.
This isn't very realistic. No one's being compared to Hitler. There's no racial slurs. None of that. This is way more tame than the real internet. Unrealistic. I'm very upset by this. Very upset. The realism has gone out the window. This is the worst episode ever. It's sarcasm.
Kids these days.
Well, if that is the case, you must be aware of the festering edifice that your Imperium has become, right?
So far, barely. The custodian over there has been informing me about
Hey,
the
welcome,
latest
Jojo.
happenings in the material realm, especially about the Imperium. So far, I'm pretty fucking pissed.
How would you not know about the remarkably horrible things that have been happening if you've been watching over the Imperium all this time like your oh-so-loyal lapdogs would have us believe?
I don't know. Maybe I do know, but at the same time not. After 10,000 years of watching over the Imperium, my soul has split up to such a massive fucking degree that I'm not even sure what I know anymore. Parts of my mind are scattered all across the warp, taking on their own separate existences, but yet being connected to one another.
What if this is just a giant fever dream of the Emperor? None of this is real. He's on the Golden Throne and he's progressed so far that now he's created his own little fan fiction world inside of his head of like, oh, if I could just talk, oh, I could fix everything. It would all go back to being wonderful. And then now he's having this fever dream while he's stuck on the throne. And also, Jojo, we're watching Emperor has TTS, and then we're gonna do some video games.
Individual accounts of knowledge and personality thrown all about like leaves in the wind. I'm but a fragment of the being that you knew 10 millennia ago, forever bound to this.
Oh right, it's 10 millennia.
Preventing the remains of myself from forever disappearing into the immaterium. That's why the custodian has been of great aid in updating me about current events, because he knows a shitload of stuff for some reason.
Well, why am I here? What do you intend of me?
In due time, I will tell you.
No, you're not pulling that one again.
He would make a really good coat rack. Or a hat rack. Just any sort of rack. He would make a really good one. Really pull the room together. That's what I would do if I was the Emperor. It's like, I just need you to hold my stuff. You know, I could also throw rings at you. Kind of like a, what do you call it? Kind of like a carnival game. That's what I would want him here for.
That idiotic reasoning was what what led to the horse heresy to begin with.
I'm just kidding. Ho ho ho.
Yeah, he's got
Besides,
horn nipples.
You're not one to talk. That's also the same idiotic reasoning that turned 90% of your legion into a pile of dust. Like fucking father, like fucking son.
But I had good reasons to hide my secrets from them. But I presume you know all about how that feels, don't you?
I suppose you were right in that sense.
Come to think of it, just witnessing how my first captain ever reacted to my secrecy. This is all too ironic for my taste.
So where is that first captain of yours now? Is he still alive?
Honestly, I wanted to kill that fool after he casted the so-called rubric of Ahriman that turned my marines into dust. But I got fucked over by Zeech again, telling me that he didn't want me to ruin his new toys. So instead I banished him.
Hold the fuck up. Banished him? After doing that shit to your disciples? After he has shown countless times that his personal interests are more important to him than your orders?
What else can I do? Really, it's not like I could just hold him in a saddle.
Yes, you can have, but that's not the fucking point. Have you ever considered the consequences of letting him go? What with being the first captain, and really big into stupid warpy shit, I'm sure he'll get his hands on an army of his own that he uses for evil, mischievous cartoon villain schemes.
Okay, why is banishment a thing in real life? Like, wasn't Napoleon banished? Is it because they don't want him to become a martyr type of situation? Where it's like, okay, you've captured the guy who's caused your regime or your government so much problems that, sure, you need to do something, but killing them would be just as bad, if not worse, than having them alive. So you just banish them. You're like, get the fuck out of here. But then couldn't they just have their followers find them? Like, is the banishment secret? How does that work? Did people knew where Napoleon was, right? Napoleon's like the only one I know off the top of my head that he got banished. I'm just trying to understand the logistics of why someone would be banished instead of just killed. Guess they see it as sort of taking the moral high ground, I guess. But like, if you're like, man, this guy really fucked everything up, what do we do? Also, welcome, Revan. Haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? I just, you know, if you banish them, they're contained. I mean, couldn't someone just go to the island and be like, hey, Napoleon, I brought you all the men that are loyal to you. Let's go fuck shit up, man. I brought the beer. If you kill them, they become a martyr. Yeah, that's like the hard part. That's why you don't kill them. You make them, you make it look like an accident. They go to a Denny's and then there's like not a wet floor sign and they slip on it and break their neck. Boom. No more martyr. This is just Chibi Rave. Chibi Rave. Chibi Rave Mom.
Knowing that loser, he probably isn't doing shit right now.
At last,
It's the Egyptians.
Done it. I finally found the Black Library.
Dude, why's it gotta be black? Why's it gotta be black?
And the murdering of countless Eldar. But finally, all my...
Rave, I have candy for you is over here. No, you're not. I'm not going into your unmarked van. By the Emperor's glory, I will not fall for such heresy. With Napoleon, it was different. He was chilling in banishment until he got bored and decided to return. Armies were sent to arrest him, but they only sent the simps, so...
hard work will pay off. All the secrets of the universe are mine. A flick of a page away. And I will finally understand the true nature of the gods. Perhaps even become one of them.
I love their symbol. Isn't that the Ouroboros? Like the snake eating itself, symbolizing infinity and cycles and everything? I like it. I don't know what it means for this guy, but I like it.
Oh, I can't lie anymore. This is getting me so excited I could use my dick as an AP1 weapon.
Oh my god, what the hell?
Hold your fire, rubrics.
Is Shaco here? When do we get a League of Legends crossover? Ah, Jesus Christ, that's the most jump scary thing I've seen all day. Oh no.
It would seem that the laughing god of the pitiful fallen Eldar has come to try and stop me.
Damn right I will.
Oh, I know exactly what should be done at a time like this. Rubrics, laugh with me! Oh, well, for being a laughing god, you truly are laughable. Please, enlighten me. How do you plan to stop me?
Is the laughing god kind of like the Joker? Where when Batman actually started laughing at the Joker, not because of its jokes, just because Batman just started laughing at the Joker, he got really upset. Is the laughing god like that? When someone actually laughs at him or laughs at something he did, he's like, well, fuck you. I'm the only one who's supposed to find what I do funny. You're supposed to be horrified. Welcome, Mina. Yes?
Do you have your card on you?
What?
Your library card. You can't stay within these walls.
Oh, it's the sense of humor of the Eldar. Or the Dark Eldar?
Oh, of course, I have.
He's a
one
schizo murderer clown.
Let me see here.
You could have just said clown. No need to repeat yourself with repetitive words.
Rose, would I put it out of my pauldron? No. I swear I planned for everything. It must be here somewhere.
If you don't have it, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave, son.
Alright, it seems like I've lost it, but look. I can just pay for a subscription.
We don't take subscriptions directly anymore. You have to subscribe on a website.
Subscribe on the website site. Okay, I mean, I guess I can do that. While I'm here, do you have a spare terminal I could... Wait a minute. You're just fucking with me now, aren't you? I'm the one who's supposed to be doing the fucking with here. I'll teach you a fucking lesson. Open file, rubrics.
Why is he humping the air?
Took me to find this place. Shouldn't I get a free pass just the fucking once? Oh, for fuck's sake, scream in desperation for me,
Whatever he is doing, he will fail.
He's not wrong.
That is the fate he will suffer on his journey.
Certainly sounds like every brink-balancing fucking teenage-riddled chaos fanboy trying to start his own edgy war band in his garage.
Nevertheless, you have not answered me yet. What is my purpose here?
Shut your fucking war crypt, and I will tell you. I have brought you here, as I intend to reshape the Imperium from top to bottom once more. I intend to bring back all my sons, and I intend to reclaim the galaxy for the human species. I intend to heal all wounds and have no shrouds to cover up the mistakes of the past and the mistakes of the future.
I just had a weird idea when he mentioned about bringing all of his sons together. Can you imagine a family reunion where they have to play all those family games, like the three-legged race, the wheelbarrow, the egg toss, and stuff like that? Can you imagine how fucking crazy that would get for an Emperor family reunion? All the different Legion leaders and everything. It's like, oh, they're all competing and like, oh, we're gonna throw this egg and they have to cover so much distance and whatnot. Someone make that fan fiction. I need it.
All shall be at peace in mankind, and you shall help me, Magnus.
It would start another heresy.
That is, well, dare I say, an admirable cause. So long as it isn't served on a platter of lies, well, as much reluctance as I feel while saying this, I shall aid you in this cause. For now.
Most excellent. Now, let the bonding procedure begin.
Yay!
Magnus, I have a present for you.
Hug.
Present.
Yes, a present.
Hug.
Bring it in.
What is it?
Whoa, what could it be?
Is it a puppy?
Open up and have a look.
Is this a bike? Wow.
It is your first bike, my son.
Wow.
Does it have training wheels?
I've never rode one before. I was always inside reading my books, but every time Jagatar rode his, I always thought he looked really cool.
Now it is your turn to look cool, Magnus.
This is so
Ride around
heartwarming.
the Imperial Palace.
Okay, thanks, Father.
Don't forget to wear a helmet.
Of course not, Father.
Well, that was So, what now?
Tell me whatever happened to the Salamander's Primarch Vulcan.
Oh, I love the salamanders.
That's kind of random, but, I'm pretty sure after dying a shitload of times, he decided to suddenly disappear. It is said amongst the salamanders that he hid 9 different artifacts across the galaxy before vanishing. When the salamanders find all of these items once again, Vulcan will make his return. Last I've heard, they've recovered 5 of those 9 artifacts so far.
For being such an uncomfortably friendly person, he can sure pull some complete assery it seems. Alright, we'll do it like this. Send a message to the Ultramarines and tell them to find the remaining artifacts and plant them near the salamanders.
What? Are you sure, my lord? I mean, the salamanders have dedicated their lives to finding these artifacts, and they are a bitch to find. Moreover, in the event that the Ultramarines do find Vulcan's artifacts, the salamanders will be outraged by it. It would probably lead to a huge loss of morale and unleash some majorly repressed anger. It might even motivate both the Chapter Master and Forward Father to turn against the Imperium. Are you really sure that's the right thing to do?
Are you questioning the Emperor?
Ultramarines to do it with utmost stealth so they aren't noticed. Besides,
Really?
better make use of those fucking smirks since they want to prove themselves. My reason says fuck no. Get rid of that blue blob of namby-pamby fecal matter. But my intuition says send them to do shit and stuff will go forward. I will go with the latter, because I have like prophetic powers and stuff.
Oh my god, I just had a realization. The TTS voice that they're using for the Emperor is the same voice that would be used on my Kindle Fire when I had one in high school, so that it would read to me, because you can press like 2 buttons for it to read a book. It's not an audio book. It would just read in a text-to-speech voice. And this is the same voice I would hear when I listened to Frankenstein, because I hate reading. So kind of, I had the Emperor read Frankenstein to me, and all the other books I had to read in high school.
Very well, my lord. I'll have the scribes ready in about a moment.
Look at me now!
That's my boy. Just wait until you get to meet my Centurion.
I am happy!
Aww. Who the fuck is that kid? Why are the kids laughing? What do you have to be happy about, huh? You live in hell. There's no happiness, there is only war. Go back to the mines or the factories and shit. Yeah, run them over. Yeah, fuck those kids. That's what you get for being happy in 40K. Fuck is the kid crying? This is too realistic. What the fuck? Where did they get the audio? I feel bad.
Master, was your visit to the Black Library successful?
His helmet is so long.
Useless, rotten pile of disgraceful, warp-infested pubic hair. I was this close, this fucking close. After all this time and effort I've put into this, I can't believe that there was even a tiny detail. I was sure I planned everything out, and now we're back to fucking square one.
He loves saying fucking, but I gotta say, out of all of the models so far that he's had to animate, I think this is my favorite.
Alright, I don't know about the rest of you, but I've got sick of this for the time
Milk.
being. Why don't we all just go to some beach or Clownish pub?
Oh, Clownish pub.
somewhere,
Tentacles.
Get a drink or something. Yes, somewhere where there should be ladies. Real ladies with boobs and dick.
Hey, you can't say that. You can't say that. When did this come out? When did this come out? This came out 9 years ago. You can't say that anymore. You're gonna get canceled on social media if you say that, dude. Oh my god, it's so much worse than anything in the 40K getting canceled on social media. You can't say that stuff, dude. Wow.
Well, Lord.
Oh, that's right, Jester. That's right.
Master.
Excuse me, but what in all of the Borg makes you think that you have the right to voice your shoddy little opinion at me, maggot? I'm the one who gave it back to you in the first place. And additionally, if I want to take a fucking vacation, I will take one when and wherever the fuck I please. And you will crawl up a hive tyrant's ass.
But Master, the War Master has summoned you for what he calls an important event. He left a message for you, my lord.
80.
Oh, really? It's him? Well, fine then, maggot. Tell me, what did he say?
Maybe if you were less of an egocentric dick, you would
My God.
Kyle, you mother.
Isekai.
Let's see what you have planned.
Fade to black. Oh, fucking Emperor jump scare. Oh my God. That was really good. That was a really good episode. I loved it. You can see how much he is improving each and every time. Like, it's been good since the beginning, but the animations are really good. The audio mixing is even better and better. It's really good. Now, he mentioned dick girls and whatnot. I gotta say, I'm in IRL not interested in women with dicks and whatnot. But in terms of the online stuff, woman on woman with dick action, pretty good, because that just means more female parts. Just saying. Same penetration, more female parts. But until next time, consider liking the video, subscribing, and joining the Discord, and coming by the streams. We'd be happy to have you. I hope you all in YouTube have a wonderful rest of the day.